Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. The action has already started. Taken back almost at once. And it's Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Leicester makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is a brilliant interception. He's tried one! In he goes again! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. In with the challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Not too many have the power, or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Tries to get it clear. Struck first time. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Villa. Threads one in. Great vision. And here's Raul. Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Pass is just off target. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pass somewhat off target. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Totti. Gattuso. Mbappe. Here's onto this. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Comes under pressure, and it's come loose. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Totti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for options for movement. And this is Raul. And the shot! There's a no-nonsense tackle. In he goes again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Totti. No, again there's no way through. Nedved tries to play it through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's taking no chances there. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
David Villa receives it in a good position here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Raul. It's Raul! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Del Piero. Oh, good read. Now, who's going to be first to this? Scholes. Scholes! Oh, split-second reaction. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roberto Carlos. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. Bebeto. Time and again they are repelled. And they can counter here. And the through ball. And he's in on goal. Face to shapes to shoot. It's in. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And it's Nedved. Great defending, strong and determined. That's Bebeto. It's played through for him. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is... He gets big! He scores! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Shot could be on. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Griezmann to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Lahm. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, the ball's run loose, and another try! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Del Piero duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso. And here's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. It's Bebeto. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 8, Scholes. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Schneider.
Quality ball. Leicester cuts out the pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bebeto. Nedved. Looking tidy in possession here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Gattuso. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Messi. And this is Bebeto. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Totti finds himself offside. And the pass is intercepted. It's come to nothing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Turan. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Can he finish? Nicely aimed pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Schneider. 5 minutes to add. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. Driving forward. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Griezmann. Shot, surely! Batistuta. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of...